In today's digital age, the frontier of artificial intelligence is rapidly evolving, marking significant milestones that are reshaping how we interact with technology. At the forefront of this revolution are two advanced AI models, ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, and Claude 2, that is crafted by Anthropic. Both platforms have garnered attention for their sophisticated capabilities in understanding, generating, and interpreting human language. But they diverge in their core philosophies, design principles, and envisioned applications. ChatGPT, a descendant of the groundbreaking GPT series, has become synonymous with versatility, offering an array of functionalities from generating creative content to solving complex coding queries. Its architecture, built on the latest advancements in machine learning, enables it to process and generate text in ways that are increasingly indistinguishable from human output. This AI model not only assists in automating tasks but also sparks innovation across various sectors, including education, programming, and content creation. On the other side of the spectrum, Claude 2 by Anthropic takes a slightly different approach, emphasizing safety and ethical AI use, conceived with the intent to prioritize user well-being. Claude 2 integrates advanced safety features to navigate the complex landscape of misinformation, bias, and ethical dilemmas. Its design reflects a deep consideration for the ethical implications of AI, aiming to foster a safer and more responsible interaction between humans and machines. In this video, we are going to take a deep dive into comparing these two powerful AI systems. We will be looking at their capabilities, limitations, use cases, and overall performance on a variety of tests. The goal is to set a sense of their strengths and weaknesses to see which one seems more advanced and well suited for different tasks. As we delve into the comparison between ChatGPT and Claude 2, we are not just exploring two AI models, we are navigating the future trajectory of artificial intelligence. This comparison sheds light on the diverse approaches to AI development and the balance between innovation and ethical considerations. And before we move on, just a quick info for you. If you are one of the aspiring Python enthusiasts or AI and ML enthusiasts looking for online training and graduating from the best universities, or a professional who elicits to switch careers in Python or AI and ML by learning from the experts, then try giving a shot to Simplilearn's postgraduate program in AI and ML learning in collaboration with Purdue University and IBM. By enrolling in this certification program, you will gain expertise in skills like generative AI, prompt engineering, ChatGPT, explainable AI, machine learning algorithms, supervised and unsupervised learning, model training and optimization, and there's much more on the list. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up and enroll now. And a year of experience is preferred to enroll in these courses. You can find the course link in the pinned comment and description box below. So now let's discuss with what's new with ChatGPT or GPT-4, and then we'll discuss with the Claude 2.1. So let's discuss. So this is our GPT-4, and there have been a lots of updates to ChatGPT in a few months. So the first one is mobile application for Apple and Android users, and then the AI image generation with DALL-E. If I show you, so here's the DALL-E, and you could explore the GPTs over here. So there are various GPTs, and you could see all the plugins also here, and have a back and forth voice conversation with an assistant in the ChatGPT, and image to text output, internet access with binge search, and then we have access external plugins and GPTs for specific tasks as you can create it. I have created one of my own. I think that's the image generator only. Yeah, this one I have created my own. And GPT store to choose from GPTs created by others, and a team plan for sharing GPT access across the workspace, training data, exclusion, and more. So you could have the access for add team workspace. So you have to upgrade your plan for that. So this is new with the GPT, and now move to the Claude 2.1. So Anthropic is again in discussion with the launch of Claude 2.1, and it has done that. So its improved content generation, coding, and other improved abilities have impressed the audience. However, it is still in the testing phase and will soon be available in other countries as well. So let's see what's new with the Claude 2.1. So Claude 2.1 has been launched with a 2 lakh tokens usage limit and improvements in comprehension and summarization, and they have also added the summarization for legal documents and financial reports. And there's a 30% reduction in giving incorrect answers. And there's the 3 to 4 times rate of mistakenly concluding documents. And there's a API tool use also in development. And then we have the improvements to developer experience. So let's move to both the GPT and the Claude 2.1, and now we will give some prompts to them and let's see their features comparison. So the first we will ask them is text summarization. So we have articles of Simplilearn. We will move to its website and let's copy this article, how to use ClickUp. Now moving back to GPT, and here, so you will paste the content in the Claude and ask it to summarize the whole text. And the same we will do with the GPT. So let's open a new window for GPT and we'll ask summarize the whole text and we'll paste it. So summarizing long text is where both ChatGPT and Claude 2.1 do well. Yet in terms of understanding the number of tokens, Claude 2.1 is way ahead. Where ChatGPT will stop processing text and point out that the text is too long, Claude 2.1 goes on. So you can see that we have pasted the whole article and these are the responses generated by Claude 2.1 and ChatGPT. And sometimes Claude 2.1 convert the text when we provide the text for summarization. It converts the content into a .txt file to understand it better. And for the ChatGPT, it directly takes the content and summarizes it. And in the GPT-4, we can use the Web Pilot plugin. So it can save like lot of time for the copying and pasting the content, since it can access the internet and we can simply paste the URL there and it will take the article and summarize it. And now let's move to the next prompt and check the next feature, that would be image recognition. And let's provide an image to both the AI tools. We have an image here and we'll ask the both AI tools to provide us the description mentioned in the image. Okay. So we'll ask the ChatGPT, describe the image provided and give us a little description about it. And similarly, we will move to Claude 2.0 and here we will attach the image. But here you can find that for this comparison, it's already went for ChatGPT as it can understand an image as a prompt. So it has accepted and it has provided the description also. But when it comes for the Claude 2.1, so it can't take image as a prompt, and it's not able to understand an image and could not generate a result. So here's a all win for ChatGPT 4. Now moving to the next comparison, and that will do in terms of language understanding. So let's get some proverbs and we'll get them in Spanish and French language and ask both the AI tools whether they can understand it and give us what these proverbs mean. So here we have the French proverbs. Let's copy this one. And here we move back to ChatGPT 4 and ask him to understand this proverb, make me understand too. Let's see what result it provides. And moving back to Claude 2.1, and here also we have pasted the same prompt, and let's see. So here we can see that the GPT has started responding, and it responded that this is the French proverb, and it translates literally to one nail drives out another. And this is akin to the English saying out of sight, out of mind. So the proverb means that a new problem or issue can cause one to forget the previous problem. And now let's move back to Claude 2.10. And here you can see that it has responded us in the Spanish language only. So let's ask him if it can make me understand the meaning in English. So you could see that it has responded with here is the explanation of the French proverb, and the translation is one nail drives out another. So Claude and ChatGPT are great at understanding foreign languages and providing explanation or translations of any language. So you could see that we have asked them the Spanish proverb and they both have given us the same answer. So they both are good at it. Now let's move to the next comparison, and that we'll do on the basis of data analysis. And now we'll provide both the AI tools an Excel file and ask them to analyze the data. So I have one of the files downloaded from Kaggle, and let's provide that to both the AI tools. So here we have this file. And it's about the Netflix data. So let's first extract this file, and then we will provide the file to both the AI tools. And here we code the file. Articles. Now let's give the prompt to the AI tools. So first comes the GPT-4, and we will ask him, can you analyze the provided CSV file and analyze the data in it and provide some insights from it. And the same prompt we will pass it to the Claude 2.1, and let's see what both will respond to them. So you could see that the GPT-4 has provided us with the insights from the netflix.csv file, and moving back to Claude 2.1, and it has provided us an error that message is 1699% over the length limit. So try replacing the attached file with the smaller experts. So you could see that ChatGPT has provided the analysis of the whole file, whereas Claude 2.1 is facing difficulty with the length limit here. So let's break the file for both of them, and then we'll analyze both the AI tools for the smaller file length. So now you can see that we have extracted the file and the data into a new file, and that too a very small part of it. And let's upload this file to both the AI tools and then compare the speed for the data analysis for both AI tools. So you could see that the Claude 2.1 is unable to get the file and make the analysis out of it, whereas GPT-4 has done it again, and it has extracted the data in a very minimal time. So for this also GPT-4 is a clear winner. And now moving to the next comparison, and that will be on the grounds of creativity. So we'll ask both the AI tools to write a poem on the clear skies. So let's ask them, can you generate a poem on or mentioning a word clear skies? So on the grounds of creativity, both ChatGPT and Claude 2.1 can generate poems and stories with great creativity and deep meaning. And they both are equally creative in this field. So we'll rank them similar in these grounds. And now moving to the next comparison, and here we will ask both the chatbots to write a code for a drop shipping company or a drop shipping website. So let's ask them. So generate a code to create a basic website used for drop shipping. You could see that both have started generating a HTML code, and then we have the CSS file, and here you could see that the Claude 2.1, it's faster than their peers, that is the GPT-4. And one thing we can see that the GPT-4, this chatbot is allowing to understand whole code, and it is providing comments within the code also. So both have generated a working HTML code to create a dropshipping website, and that too in a snap. And Claude 2.1, however, went a little ahead with a better structure for the website, and you could see that it has also added example of products and pricing. So here we will give a little edge to the Claude 2.1. And now moving to the last comparison, that would be the logical reasoning. So let's ask both the chatbots whether they can solve a problem or a puzzle, in what time they both will solve that. So let's find a puzzle for them. Okay. So we'll select this puzzle and let's ask the GPT-4 first. Can you solve this puzzle? And the same thing we'll ask to the Claude 2.1. So we'll ask them provide the answer for the puzzle. So you could see that Claude 2.1 has already provided the answer, and if we get back to ChatGPT, it's a bit slow when it's compared with the Claude 2.1 responses. So they both have provided the correct answer for the puzzle. And I did not feel a big difference comparing both for this parameter, as both have perfectly understood the question and were able to give out the correct solution. So this is our comparison, and now we talk about the ChatGPT capabilities. So ChatGPT Plus provides access to API support and ChatGPT plugins, and it supports more than 80 languages and can understand text inputs, analyze images and files, and describe what is depicted in the images, and even generate an AI image. And it can also answer queries related to any field of study, and it has mastery in all the fields. and it also can crack jokes which are funny enough to make you smile. And if you have heard this news that it has cracked most of the standardized examinations, and it does not respond easily to restricted text. And now moving to the Claude 2.1 capabilities, so it has earned a marginal pass on the blind graded test, and it has a token limit of 2 lakh tokens, and it can have open-ended conversations, and it can also tell jokes and discuss various subjects. And you could see that it has written the poem for us and the fictional stories. And when compared to GPT-4, the writing style of this chatbot, Claude 2.1, is more detailed and accurate. So with this guys, we have come to the end of this session. We hope you enjoyed this insightful tutorial. If you like this session, then like, share and subscribe. If you have any questions, then you can drop them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Staying ahead in your career requires continuous learning and upskilling. Whether you're a student aiming to learn today's top skills or a working professional looking to advance your career, we've got you covered. Explore our impressive catalog of certification programs in cutting-edge domains, including data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, or digital marketing. Designed in collaboration with leading universities and top corporations, and delivered by industry experts, choose any of our programs and set yourself on the path to career success. Click the link in the description to know more.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.